Good morning, world. Today I want to do a video of what camp life is really like. I just got out of the car. I was up late. I was just like really rocking out some music and kind of dancing in my own little space under the stars and all that. It's a new moon. Yesterday was new moon energy. Shake it off. Going into the darkness, going into the nadir, going into the the unseen places within ourselves, etc. A lot of energy, a lot of like interesting energy. Just I don't know want to qualify it as good or bad, but it's just energy or lack of. Just an interesting vibe in town last night. But yeah, I'm trying to do. I ramble so much. I do ramble. I'm a rambling man. I was born a rambling man. But no, seriously, what I'm trying to do is a quick little update of what it's like, what camp life is really like. So, this is before I even start the fire. In this case, so I'm going to gather some kindling, a paper bag from the loaf of bread I bought from the co-op. They're so good, the French boulets. From last night's fire. Those didn't burn all the way through, that's fine. The kindling didn't even burn. That's good. I'll save that. I had a gallon of water on the fire last night. So I check things like this. How long has the fire been out? Evidence. So I am a scientist. I am an experimenter. Sorry. Why is it so tightly closed? I always do these videos and then I realize I got a task I'm trying to do that's two-handed. There we go. Oh, how long has it been out? Well, it is probably in the 70 to 75 degree range. So the fire's probably been out for like 4 hours. Evidence. We like science. We like experiments. We like knowledge. We like learning. I made a dance floor. Look at this. With disco balls. It should be washed. Come out here and dance barefoot under the stars. All right. Under the tall pines. In the pines. Where the sun don't ever shine. I shivered the whole night through. I didn't shiver last night because it's getting warmer. To the point where I just, I got a hoodie and a small thin sweatshirt on. Pretty much good for the night. But here's my wash station. I left some. Well, that's freezing cold. Much colder than the water that was on the fire, even though the fire was out. That is creek water. That's probably 46 degrees. I have a thermometer to test these things. Yeah, until I get the fire going, the mosquitoes are a nuisance. I got you. Thought I got you. I get you this time. No, I don't like them. So, yeah. I'm going to go to town real quick before I start the fire. I want to see if I can get some cash out of my PayPal. This is a shorter video than normal. I'm not going to do 10 minutes. So, essential tools. Pot. Pan. Saw. Shovel. Axe. Cup. Spoon. Fork. Knife. Pliers. You could do without the, what do you call that, measuring tape. Because I just do it by feel. Most of the world measures everything. Let's measure that. Let's measure this. Count this. Let's count that. Let's go to the accountant and count the things that we were counting. They didn't count enough of the counting things. We got to count more counting things. I mean, remember when in the Old Testament when God told David, "Hey, don't count how many people you have under you to rule. Please don't. Just don't do it." And David was like, "But I really want to. I really, really want to." And so he did. And God came and like, okay, choose your punishment. It's like a choose your own adventure novel. Choose your punishment. He sent the angel to the threshing floor of that one guy who kept threshing while the angel standing there. I guess most people don't know these stories. Probably why I'm here. To tell you these stories. Because they do mean something, and they are important. And they give us some insight into the character and nature of Him. Who's Him? Wakantanka, Great Spirit, Elohim, El Shaddai, Adonai. This guy. Don't always like him, I'll be honest with you. Shh, don't tell him. No, I mean, he and I, we have a thing. We have like a, what do you call that? Like a lover's quarrel. No, what's that called? When you really don't like somebody, but you actually kind of love them. I can't do much about it. He is who he is, and I am who I am. I'm along for the ride. I do what he asks most of the time. How do you know what he asks? It's interesting because, again, it's supposed to be a short update. Listening is important. Listening. Sometimes, we have two ears, one mouth. Listening to Spirit is very important. Getting to know Him is very important. To the point, if we remember the old story about Abraham. God said to Abraham, kill me a son. Where do you want this killing done? Somewhere down Highway 61. Well, God did tell Abraham to kill Isaac. And then what happened? Well, Abraham's like, that's definitely the voice of the same God that called me out from my father's house. Called me out from the land of Uz to go to where I will show you. That is the voice of adventure. Jordan Peterson actually explained this quite well in his talks about the Old Testament, which I appreciate because he gives context and psychological insight into what these stories mean and how they are true. Not that they're true in the historical, literal, oh, this happened, but how does the human body and mind, spirit work in conjunction with its creator? How do you discover meaning? How do you respond to the call to adventure? How do you respond to the voice? The voice. There's only one voice, everybody. There is no speech where the voice is not heard. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm listening. These two ears, I put them to work. I listen. Listen carefully. Listen carefully to this instruction. My son, if sinners entice you, do not go in with them. Like Proverbs and Solomon and the Psalms of David. Listen carefully. Abraham, he took Isaac. Wonder what Sarah thought about that. Hey, Abe, where you going? Where are you taking our son? Oh, nice. See, I come up here, I don't even know what I'm doing. Just listening. And I find a cedar tree. Yeah, I'm going to take it back. There's my firewood for today. Hey. See, this is camp life. I just hang out. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even care. But what do you do for a living? What does that question mean? What do you do? That's always the second question. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? Well, my name's Mark Christian Caparelli. I am from San Diego this time around. What do you do? I started just telling people I'm retired because I hate that question. What do you do? I drag cedar logs to the fire. Then I make the fire, then I heat the water, then I make the coffee, then I have the breakfast, and that's usually how the day unfolds. And I enjoy that. I enjoy the freedom. I enjoy the peace. I enjoy the quiet. There's nobody after me. There's nobody coming for me. There's nobody who wants my money. There's nobody who tells me what to do. There's nobody coming for my taxes. I don't support wars in countries that we don't live in. I don't like Donald Trump. Okay, such is life. I have these opinions. Mostly because I just want to live at peace, live quietly, and live in harmony within myself first and with nature. It's very important. If more people lived like me, things would get better. That's the bottom line. Amen. But God bless America. I said it wasn't going to be a long video. I rambled and rambled and rambled. And here we are, 10.5 minutes later. I got firewood for the day. Matt's still asleep. We kind of get along, not really get along. We're very different people. We get on each other's nerves. But, we keep the peace. Yeah, that's what's going on. It is Camp Solomon. It is day 12. It is Thursday, June 26th, 2025. God bless America. Until next time. Hasta.